director of the film, Ani Mrelashvili. You have joined us from Tbilisi in Georgia. We are absolutely thrilled that you were able to come here. Those of, we're following what is going on in Georgia with kind of horror, and we're seeing it through the media, through the lens of the media, but we have you here fresh from there, so we, again, really thank you for coming. And perhaps you could give us a little sort of comment on what is going on and your thoughts on the current situation, please.
Hello, firstly, thanks a lot that we could join you with our film, and I'm very happy to be here. So I arrived today from Tbilisi, Georgia, and I'm a little bit with a heavy heart because I had to leave my friends there who are protesting right now in front of Georgian parliament. And but I wanted to use this opportunity to be here to talk with you, to inform you what's happening right now there, and I wrote something small, so I won't take too much time, and I will just read it right now. Today I arrived from Tbilisi, Georgia, where protests have been going on for almost 2 months. The protest started against the so-called Russian law of agents. The background is this: for years now, the Georgian government has deviated from our European course and is pushing us towards Russia. The Georgian Dream Party, which is in the majority, is led by a Georgian oligarch who got rich in Russia, and this tells a very long story short. Today, the Russian law was adopted by 84 Kremlin puppets in the parliament. We may lose our EU candidate status and free visa access to the Schengen zone. The law of agents will allow the collaborationist government to raid the non-governmental organizations and media which receive at least 20% of their income from abroad, without any reason or court order. They will be able to demand all kinds of information about their activities. This law also applies to single citizens like me, for example, or my friends. And anyone can write an anonymous letter and report that they have doubts that person X could be an agent. Based on this, an investigation can start about this person, and also the close circle of the X will ask about his or her personal life. And this could be information about their income, religious beliefs, sex life, and so on. We have already gone through this, and we have felt this on our skin and left it behind with the Soviet Union. Executions, deportations, hearings. First they report, then they shot and exile the poets whose poems we grew up with. The government of Georgia is putting us in the hands of the enemy, who has occupied 20% of Georgia and has tried to destroy our writers, culture, religion, language, and identity at every single stage. And now the issue is very clear. Either we will be in Russia or we will remain independent. And the protest went beyond protesting the Russian law. No to the Russian regime. Hundreds of thousands of people are shouting in the beautiful streets of my hometown. During this protest, the police are very brutal. Activists, peaceful demonstrations, including film representatives who've been fighting for Georgian cinema for a long time, were severely beaten and arrested. Georgian cinema has been in danger for a long time. The Minister of Culture carried out repressions in all areas of culture, including film. Today, more than 450 filmmakers are on boycott. We refuse to shoot, cooperate with any productions that are financed with state money. So what will happen in the future is that we have elections ahead of us. In October, we will decide whether Georgia will exist in the future as an independent country or whether it will finally land on Russian orbit. I'm standing here and telling you all this, but I am full of hope because more than ever I have seen courage these days, despite threats, beatings, and that no one can break our hearts, that no one can go against will of the people. Please tell your friends about Georgia and spread the word and stay informed. We need you. Thanks.
On behalf of the festival, thank you for that, because as I say, what we see in the media and what we hear is often not entirely 100%. And please do tell your friends in Georgia that this was what happened when you gave the speech. So we thank you and we wish you a great festival. Thank you. So yes, the three films will be shown. Thomas's film, Christoph